Ah, oh my
Ooh,
goodness. Every
wow.
time we come out, that happens.
Wow.
Well, I will say one thing, and you know what I'm going to say. We're sure ready for a show.
Oh, 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 yeah. There's no bowl tonight.
There's there might be a bowl. Now I feel maybe there should be a bowl. That's fine. Hello, everyone. We are so happy and excited to be here. We're Zoombie Apocalypse, and we love to suggest what is a word that you love to mispronounce on purpose?
All right, so I put the word in the chat, and I like to say "hiyadache."
Hiyadache.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Wow. That's a
Hiyadache.
mispronunciation. Yes.
That is. Now I am new inspiration. Great.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm feeling better though.
Yeah, you left the party in kind of a hurry.
Yeah, it just, I just wasn't feeling 100%. Parties aren't really my thing. So, but yeah, I'm sorry I just ran out of your graduation party.
No. It's fine. Also, I got a bunch of Chex Mix. I don't know. Is it okay if I eat them?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you're the new PhD.
Yeah. Well, so I have a I didn't want to tell you, but seeing as you're such a cool like advisor, my paper is not going. It's not going.
It's not going.
It's not.
I thought you got a PhD. I thought you defended it. I thought you.
Yeah.
I walked you through all the nuances of medieval English literature.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. What's wrong? What happened?
Well, okay, so I think what happened is that I got a little cocky on this paper.
Oh,
And
no.
I was like, let me go out on a limb. And so I just like ran with it, got upstream without a paddle. It's not even in my expertise. Now I'm worried that I've like wasted a bunch of time.
Take out Greg. So what you're saying is you feel that the word, or not really the word, being a judge here, who am I? Sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. Are you eating Chex Mix during the thesis?
No.
That wasn't a Chex Mix bag that you had behind you in our
No.
thesis meeting, where you're going to say why a PhD is just utter BS.
Yes. And first I need my hat because I want to prove to you that I'm like a cool teacher, but I keep dropping it.
I'm so thrilled for this,
All right.
There we go.
There we go. What was the question?
So can you explain to me why you feel a PhD is a bunch of BS? That is what your paper is entitled.
Yeah. Well, no offense, Bruce. But
wow.
I think it's, you know what I think it is? I think it's completely impractical. We should be in Renaissance fairs learning. We should be time traveling. We shouldn't be like reading books.
Well, the thing is, and I know you know this from reading the books that were assigned to you in your class, the Renaissance fairs didn't have many well-equipped doctors. They basically had, alcohol to numb the pain and alcohol.
It sounds like you have alcohol on your mind, sir.
So you basically called Bruce an alcoholic.
So it got off track.
Well, I mean, the way you describe it, you were eating Chex Mix, you wore your cool hat, but you mouth off to Bruce, the head of the department. Of course, you're not going to get that PhD.
I know, but I really want tenure though.
Well, you're not going to do that by making enemies of Bruce.
What? How did you cope with the pressure?
How
You
did
know
I
what
defend
mean?
my thesis to Bruce?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, cut to that.
Well, I did it like this.
So, my good man, I don't have your name on my information. Why is that not here?
Oh, sorry, Bruce. I'm Terry
Terry the.
Well, I like to go Terry the Alchemist because I love medieval English literature, but I'm Terry.
You know,
Smith.
alchemy is no fucking joke, right?
I know it's not a joke.
No. It's not just a joke. It's not a fucking joke, Terry.
I know it's not.
You're coming to me. Sorry, I just hold on.
I know it's not a joke. Watch. You want me to turn something into gold?
I'd love it. Be Midas. Give me the Midas touch.
All right, here you go.
I've been here since 6 a.m. trying to understand what these theses are, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right.
And it's just
This object right here. Bam, gold.
That must have been a tight crevice you stuck that up to. You know the whole theory. You know the thesis about coal turning into a diamond?
Yeah.
Do this experiment in your bathroom. And I do want you to cut to this scene when I'm done here. Go to the bathroom and you stick a lump of coal right up that cavity of yours. And you tell me if it turns into a diamond.
Tag out Andy. Yeah, so we're not gonna cut to that.
Yeah. I basically was able to threaten him with going to HR at the university after he told me to shovel up a coal in my butt.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Yeah, I don't mean that you should try blackmail to get your PhD and to get tenure, but that is how I did it with Bruce.
Yeah. Wow, that's really crazy. Did you know that I had a friend named Barbara? Do you remember Barbara? She legitimately just like paid someone to like write her thesis. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Take out River. So apparently I've been hired. I'm Barbara, by the way.
Hi, Barbara.
I like to Sorry, I had like an almost sneeze. You know how like when you almost sneeze and you gotta like, I didn't want to get you.
Those are the worst.
So,
those are the worst.
You see how I'm like still trying to blend in with the university? So I'm a friend of your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did to just like get through the judgment here, I basically take like those little, those little thumbtacks. I wish I had some.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have like a little? I usually have them, but I stick them on the seat of whoever is judging me, and they're like having to fight the pain. Like if you step on that while you're doing a lie detector test, you can get through it. That's how I pass people. I just give them thumbtacks.
Okay, that's a nice story, Barbara. But look, I ran your latest paper through a plagiarism detector, and it is spot first, word for word, copy from someone else.
Well, I am a copyist now, so that made sense to me. So
you're a copyist.
Yes, some would say I'm a plagiarist, but because I like to copy things for my work, I'm a copyist. Yeah,
okay. That's not a terminology that the university accepts. So I guess let's say I can give you an F and you can copy that to your transcript.
I will copy it. And then you know what I'll do?
Mm-hmm.
I'll frame it, my first
good.
F.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Excuse me. Someone was talking.
Then she just ran out of the office.
I love that she was wearing a hood for like secrecy.
Yeah. I mean, when you're a professor like me, you get used to all the tricks that students try to pull.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like I'm getting a Hidachi, you know?
A Hitachi?
Yeah.
What is that?
A headache?
Oh, okay. Oh, boy, I thought that was something else.
What did you
Yeah.
think it was?
Well, I thought you said Hitachi. Like the the vibrating wand. That's what it is.
Like what, Greg? All right. Well, I'm glad we
I
dove
told you
into
like
this.
what.
I'm glad we dove into this.
I don't know who Greg is, by the way. Who's this
Yeah.
Greg person? I'm Terry. But yeah, but look, I'm still
Ring,
gonna
ring,
help
ring
you.
on Greg's phone, who's not really Terry. Ring, ring, ring on Greg's phone, who's
Oh,
not really
Greg must
Terry.
have left his phone here. I'll answer it. Hi, this is Terry.
This is Detective Lawrence. I'm looking for a Greg.
Oh, he just stepped out, but I can take a message.
I have some evidence here that I feel a Greg should see. And if you could pass along this message to a Greg.
Here, let me
am-
FaceTime you so I can see what's going on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, it's casual day. So a Greg, I have a feeling that you have stolen the identity of a former professor named Terry Bradshaw, but not that Terry Bradshaw.
Wait a minute. You're saying that I might be Greg and just simply copied everything that a certain Terry Bradshaw ever did and took his career as a professor here at the university?
Yes.
That's preposterous.
Well, some would say preposterous and some would say prosperatus.
Oh my God, you got me.
I knew I did.
Right.
I'll see you at the station in the morning. You got a nice friend over there.
Wait, so no, wait, so you're just gonna give up?
What can I do? I mean,
I would say run from the law. That's what I would say.
run from the law.
Cut to
Okay,
the
yeah.
station. So, a Greg, you tried to run from the law. I mean, someone clearly came in here just before you and sold you out. Is that the right word?
I guess so. Yeah, I'm not. Look, I'm gonna.
Is it sold you out? Like someone put you under the wagon. Isn't that what that expression is?
Yeah. Threw me under the bus, or
No, it's put you
pulled me
under the
out.
wagon.
Like, hey,
Bruce,
Hey.
I'm Bruce.
Oh,
I sold you out.
Bruce.
oh!
Oh,
I
this
knew
is
I was right about that.
this is because you didn't want me squealing about your harassment towards me.
That's right, buddy. You've made a mortal enemy.
Oh, jeez. I'm in deep trouble.
I usually don't act this way on the job. This is sort of inappropriate behavior. Sorry, my interrogation camera's messed up. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm glad we're being interrogated over. Oh, dude.
Sorry. Sometimes I gotta test it out that way.
Officer.
So, Brucey, I just want to know your relationship to this culprit that we have here.
Well, Greg is my nemesis. He was my best friend. And then he beat me out for a job.
He beat you up for a job. That is unacceptable.
I beat him out. I beat him out.
He beat me up.
It's all about what the law hears. If the law hears a certain thing, then that's the way it is.
The law heard it, Greg.
I heard the law and the law won. That is the song.
That's not the song.
I heard the law and the.
It's not.
That is the song.
it's the Clash's song. So whatever the Clash say out loud was what the song is.
I'm sorry, Brucey, do you get the idea that Mr. Agreg here thinks that he's just always right because he happens to be a prophecy?
Yeah. Is there anything stronger than jail? Like, I think we need to like keep, this is not enough.
Cut to a penitentiary?
Renaissance Fair.
Renaissance Fair,
jail.
yeah.
Is that where you want me to go? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in the stocks.
Here we have what is formerly known as a man who is left to almost punch someone with 2 fists for life. That is or the stocks. That is what I have here on my scroll, which I will not show to the audience. We do have one.
Look, kids, I know medieval history. All right, I can give you a better tour than the guide. Okay.
I'm sorry. Are you interrupting my proclamation of your deception, death here?
You're wrong. Everything's wrong. Your accent is old-timey American, not medieval.
Hold on one second. Let me visit my accent coach. Take out you.
Okay. Oh, geez, no. All alone on the stocks. Oh no, it's Bruce.
Brucey, I know you're also a linguist.
Yeah.
How do you talk like a medieval Renaissance person? Just so I can like. Is it more like this?
Like,
I was thinking Hunchback as well. We can YouTube it.
Yeah, just YouTube it real quick while he's in the stocks. What do they sound like? I appreciate this instant research you're doing. Greg. Oh, did you go to the wrong site, dear?
The solitary life behind stone walls.
Hey, Quasi, what's going on out there? A fight? A flogging?
The festival of
Got
Okay.
it. Thank you. Great. Repeat, reset. Here we go. You're in the stocks. So here we have a man who is in what is known as the stocks here. And we have your witness here to say one last few words about you. What do you have to say, witness?
Rotten L.
Wait, was that rot in hell or was it rot in hell?
Rot. What was the first one?
Well, it sounded like you said hell was
oh,
rot,
gee.
but it's rot in hell?
Yeah.
Right. So that is what will be on your tombstone.
Tombstone.
I really don't like the way you address me.
Oh, excuse me. What are you gonna do to me? I'm already in the stocks.
Oh, I have an idea. New character. I'm a little bull.
Oh no, it's a bull.
He was fight me to the death.
Oh no, it's a bull, and I'm wearing red in the stocks, and I can't
I
move.
think we need to see this fully played out. I will be a spectator top.
Oh no, Mr. Bull, please. I'm not moving.
Okay. I'm confused. Usually the flag moves.
No,
Where'd it go?
I'm standing still. I'm not here looking for any trouble.
So now we see a man who has been almost defeated by what we call a blue. Right? That's the right word, right? Greg?
Close enough.
All right, let's take you out of the stocks here.
What
What is that? Some sort of facade move? You doing a facade?
Facade?
Yeah. There's, I was prophesied that there would be sort of this like man that does like these moves, you know?
It was prophesied.
Oh,
I was
Bob
prophesized.
Fosse was prophesied.
Quick
Wait, what's his-
clarification question. What do you mean it was prophesized?
I was told by a fortune teller. I was told by a fortune teller over there that
Wait.
there would be a man who wears black polo, black sort of like leather pants, and he would say 5, 6, 7, 8, and he would just, almost like Tyrannosaurus Rex arms,
You're saying Bob Fosse's jazz hands were prophesized in the medieval age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is incredible research. If we can back this up,
Let's
this would
cut to
get
the
me-
research.
Here I am at the British Library.
So, you're saying that Bob Fosse was prophesized?
That's what I'm trying to look up, and I just need to find the.
Well, you've appeared before the court, the British Intelligent Court.
Yes,
I have selected Brucey here to sort of be the consolator of the exchange that we're about to partake in.
Look, Bruce, I hope we can put aside our differences for the sake of the greatest breakthrough in medieval history.
Yeah, no. Normally you're my arch nemesis, but I'll make an exception.
All right, Your Honor. We truly believe that somewhere deep buried in the British archives is proof that Bob Fosse was prophesized. And we need to unearth that prophecy.
So let me get this straight.
History.
So I'm reading in the report here, or the telegram, the several telegrams that have been sort of built up
Yes.
on my desk here. Excuse me, sorry. That you were placed in a stock exchange for a period of time, and a Renaissance tour guide who wasn't really from the medieval Renaissance prophesied that there would be, or he prophesied that there would be. There's a lot of prophesized here, and we didn't like that word too often.
I mean, look, I understand it could be, it's a lead we need to follow up.
Oh, excuse me 1 second. Tell me, what's the lead you're following?
Well, what you said, the tour guide at the Renaissance Fair where I was imprisoned, really seemed sincere that there was a prophecy about Bob Fosse, again, being prophesized in the Middle Ages.
Quick cue from
Am I?
what's are you doing
Drugs?
This is an open court.
Listen, when you have a hadachi, you take what is called a ple, and then the hadachi, in the megrinnial atmosphere goes away. And so you're saying to me that Bob Fosse was prophesied by a medieval Renaissance man, yes?
Yes,
The 5, 6, 7, 8 man.
that's right.
And Brucey, how are you feeling? Are you all right?
I thought you said Hitachi and I got really distracted for a second.
Thank
No,
you.
Hadachi, yes.
Thank you.
And that's our show.
Walking all around us,